Right, let's see if that works for that. That free AMD thing, I used that on Assetto Corsa. It was really good. Does that look a bit squashed like that? I feel like that would look a bit squashed. Give it a try.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Yeah, I did think about trying that. I've just put it on auto and see what it does. It seems to be capturing okay. I've upped the encoder quality as well. Is it a little bit squished though? That's what I'm thinking. Or do we do like you say and go for put the ultra wide screen along the top and then using a timeout for chat message? In what way do you... Oh, what's it? Right, let's go back to... Let's just get up in a single player for now. It's time to completely redesign it, innit? So, back. Single player. Start that thing. It doesn't like that, does it? Add game capture, add source, add source. Auto works, but it looks really weird, doesn't it? It's all like squished. Should be like that. I suppose we could then go... That could come down here. Yeah, it is whatever works better, isn't it? Really. You're saying about why is the chat not refreshed? That's a good point, actually. Type something, Steve. See if that chat box updates this time.
Green light. Give it all you got.
What does that look? Does that look like that? All right. There you go. It popped up that time, didn't it? And popped up in my windows, but I can see it in there. Just have a live chat. It has been it's been filtering out some of your messages. If I have it set on live chat, I can see all of them. But if it, I think I was set on top chat, which is just not right. Chat go bottom left, put down here. Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? We could do that. You know, we're going to be jumping between every sim under the sun now. Like, I'm going to appear all bloody night because I know I'm like, let's test that. Test that one. That still fits in, that's fine. Because, like, this sim, all the overlays are in the game. So, obviously, there isn't at the moment because. But you'll get the relative and you get the standings box and stuff all built into this, don't you? But on like iRacing, I don't know if it'll put up automatically. No, it is. Yeah, it'll stop capturing for a minute. That's fine. Windows, isn't it? Let me get iRacing. Test drive. Continue. Whatever. Don't mind what car we're in. 1 minute to see if this actually auto captures well. I could use SimHub. I have used SimHub. I really like the Race Labs overlays on iRacing. They work really well for me. Just because the information works properly. And I'm not good enough at SimHub to build my own. I have got overlays I use for SimHub on rPatta and ACC actually. But for some reason they don't come up on here. If I use display capture, they do. But if I use like game capture like I'm using now, it doesn't. Apparently you get a little bit more performance with game capture. If I can try it with display capture. And like you see my chat box there, which you don't want to be seeing, do you? So that's why we kind of got rid of that. I think game capture just works a bit better because I can have different overlays on my screen to what. The only downside is that doesn't go into the proper resolution. It would be about that size, so it's fine. Yeah, if we're going to use that space, right, let's go like that. And then when I hit this button, you should get a whole world of shit turn up. I might have to refresh the scene. Hang on, let's go. Bosh. Bosh. Here they come. Not all of them, though. And now the chat's kind of covering all of these things. Move that down. Like, let's rework that then, shall we? Got the chat box there. Hmm. I'm liking the gibberish, just so we know where it is. Commitment to the cause, that is, isn't it? You see what I mean? I put a lot of. Oh, let's not do that. I have overlays so people get a bit of information. Maybe the trap map there work alright. Not 100% sure to put that. Maybe there. Trap map just above it. Let's not drag them all. Right, okay, so. Map. So maybe that there. Not bad. That there. That in there. Maybe the fuel calculator above the relative. What do you reckon? And then the chat box is in here, isn't it? Let's see how that works.
Midnight speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Cool, I'm ready to stop. Like that. It works for me. It works for you. It works for me. You're gonna be the only one ever watching anyway, Steve. Don't worry about it too much. We've got it looking smooth and better quality, but we're getting there, aren't we? Yeah, I'm thinking that looks alright. Like, from the tiny screen I can see. I'll watch it back later, see if I can spot the differences when we change stuff. Okay, so in theory, we can now jump. The biggest problem is going to be there's going to be... I suppose I know what I could use. I could lock that. Get rid of it. Can you collapse that, please? Oh, never mind. So I can turn those off. I could add some sim hub ones in for other games. I haven't got BeamNG. That would be quite fun. I'm gonna have to get it because we were discussing this in the Discord about doing like a city series on BeamNG where everyone gets to like because you can get is it automation or something? You can build your own cars and then you use them on BeamNG, and then like the crashes would be awesome. Fucking bugs. Shut this door. Bugs are really good. Bugs are really There we go then. Now for the ultimate test. Hide and seek server. I want to play on a hide and seek server. That sounds amazing. Dude, this is where we need something sim hubby. Yeah. Yeah, R Factor is like the worst one. Right, settings. Graphics. I should be able to run this in a fairly decent. Right. Yeah, no, that sounds amazing. Good fun. I want to play that. See, now you're gonna make me buy a bloody new game, aren't you? Where's Sim Hub? Yeah, but do you remember when we were racing the other day when I was in that race and we got like 20 frames a second or something? I had to set everything down low just to. Dash Studio. Overlays. Copy OBS browser. That's what I wanted. Add source. Add new source. Sim relative. Done. Okay, right. Let's go with like this. We'll get into any old race. We can rack a relative box there. We can put there's gonna be so many browser sources on this one. The plan is I can have the SimHub ones. Turn the SimHub ones off. Oh god. Oh. If I get touched by a bloody group C2? No. GTP. Fucking gaddy long legs anymore. Browser source. New source. Sim. SimHub. Pedals. Add source. Done. Where do we have the last pedals there on that? Oh, did I not select that properly? Go on, just go. Not sure what quality these mods are like, but we'll see. So we've got relatives. What else do we need? Input should be the 3 little dots. Yeah, you can't see where I'm putting it. You hopefully see when it starts to do something. We are only at like 8%. Oh, it's the Nürburgring. No wonder it's gonna take like 4 years to load. I did not think about this. Man. Fuel. Fuel's a good one. There was a better one. Where is it? Car info or something. Damn bugs. Just they make me freak out a little bit when they're all over me. Sim Hub. Fuel? I mean, the good thing about Sim Hub is we could just download different ones if we want them. Put that there. Mate, it's at like 28%. If it wasn't so hot in this shed, because I've insulated it, and I think that was the biggest mistake I've made, because it's just so warm all of the time. Like, the computer and me kick out so much heat that I can't quite like survive. I've not really downloaded any good stuff for SimHub yet. Well, as we've got to wait like 4 years. I don't know. Sim overlay. SimHub's a fantastic. I use it to run. I've got base shakers. I don't often have them on, but I use it to run those. I just need to get a proper amp for it because it's like I bought a cheap amp that said it was stereo, but it's actually mono. So like front and back don't work independently. So I want to do that. So I've got one mounted in the back of my seat, like right at my lower back. I've got one just under my pedals. I've just started putting it there, and it seems to work quite well. But I definitely need to like sort it out. Oh wow, okay. Style. C. The Fanatec ones actually have vibration, but I snapped one of the wires for the brake one, and the throttle one's so weak you can't feel it anyway. Should be a dash templates. Paste. Did we do all that and not get into the bloody game? I've done a little bit playing. I've done a little bit of playing with Arduinos and stuff. They are quite good fun. Right, can you just let me select like a fucking track that isn't the Nordschleifer? I just want to work. Like I want it to work. And you're the slowest game in the world. And why are you so slow? Yeah. I know. I honestly, I get it. God, I don't want to go to there. Let's go to Sao Paulo. Select. Don't want to be in a Formula One car because I very rarely drive Formula One cars. Everything's Formula One car. GT3, that'll do. Select. 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 Race. Sao Paulo is a fantastic track. Doesn't get raced enough. Right, so we downloaded some different sim hubs. Let's see if we can actually get like layouts working for this now. So this and all the other sims can run off SimHub. Just somewhere. I've not tried it in the wet yet. I'm not that brave. I will try it though. Tarmacs for the week though, isn't it? We all know the real people drive on the grass. Oh, God, this guy's put loads of different stuff in. Let's see if this one works. Yes, I have tried the flat six mod. That's very good. I quite like that. You have to tell me if any of these things work. Okay. I've got one of these fixed dash things I need to get rid of as well. Looks like we're racing in the dark though. Oh, we can definitely go up to high on the graphics here. We've got like 140 frames going on here. 150. Further left and a bit smaller. They are some very blinding. Also, they haven't backlit the dashboard, which is a bit frustrating. No, but eye candy is fun as well. Okay, apart from my complete inability to drive, what are we saying? What do we need? That thing across the top, does that actually work? No, virtual mirrors are frustrating. Unfortunately, they're one of them things that I do actually like need when I'm running single screen. They're kind of hidden behind that scrolly top bar. We wanted the inputs. Yeah, I do as well, actually. Let's get rid of that one. And let's go with... Is that even doing anything? I can't even see that from here. I'm gonna open one of them on my screen so I can actually see if it works. Getting a lot of checkered flags. Yeah, that doesn't work, does it? Okay, let's close that. We've got one, we've got one. That will populate once I've done a couple of laps. It does take a while. Meow. They're the brightest lights in the world. Hopefully the stream stays good looking as well. Go on in, go through. Oh, that's too loud, is it? Right, okay. See, I should have done a day like this ages ago, where I just sat and literally did everything. I have got a compressor in OBS, yeah. I use it on the microphone. I never know if that actually makes any difference. Let's have a look. Probably not. Sounds just as loud. Filters. Add. Done. Compress. Open plugin interface. We need input, don't we? I don't know what I'm doing. Probably just put like the default one on. Don't know if that'll do anything. I used to just dip it down for my mic. Cause like that worked. So you could be like running that and then I just speak and it would duck down. That should be all set up. Sometimes it used to dip too down. Who knows, man? Who knows? Oof. That ain't broke my thumb. At least half had to run smoothly. Like we have that on our side. You got no audio from me. Well, that's weird because it's saying it's going. Did you push mute? Sounds about right. At least we got one game that drowns me out, I suppose. Okay, so now the only game we haven't tested is Race Room. That's right. Yeah, sure. There? That looks good. It will do. It's the one I used in that Le Mans race I did. I don't know if it shows them against AI or if it just takes a couple of laps to warm up. So sometimes you need to do a couple of laps of the track to just let it like gather data. Then once you've done after that, it seems to work fine. Looks like I'm running like 40 AI in this, so You get 120 frames. It's alright. How's the stream looking? It's throwing up warnings all over the place on stream now, so I'm guessing it's looking jumpy as hell. It's looking alright then. That's okay. Right, what I'm gonna do is it's either that, you can have that leaderboard. Right, here are the options on leaderboard. Let's do a few different ones because there are a few different ones. That one. Yeah, daytime would be easier to judge. You like the first one? All we've got. I haven't really looked at all of these, so you're that one. Did you say that before I changed it or after it? Right. Oh, we've got that one, which I think is the one that doesn't do names. Yeah, okay, I know what you want. That one. There's no big fucking bug. Uh, Split. Well, now I feel bad. I don't feel that bad. Yeah, that's true. I can get rid of that little. Get rid of that because that's actually a bit light now. How we looking? How we looking? And the quality's alright as well. And I can turn it up. We test it if I turn everything to high and see what happens. Because why not? Up, 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 up. What better way to spend a Saturday night, mate, than just sitting here playing with graphics settings and stream settings until I get it all right across the board. That's the dream. Getting every single sim just to be able to turn on, capture the window, and look all right. Can't ask for more than that. Don't know what's worse, me doing it or you sitting here watching it. I have to go to bed soon now. I am getting to that stage now. Oh yeah. Like that bit in the middle. Do that or an Italian speaking. Cartoon thumbs up, yeah. Cartoon thumbs up. I spend more time fiddling with stuff on my sim rig than I do actually ever racing. I'm always like, I wonder if that'll be better than that. I wonder if this will work better than that. Like, I spend so much time fiddling about, not actually driving the cars. Right, come on then. Let's see. I bet we get like 4 frames a second now. Right, everything is on high, so it's as good as it'll look at this track. Oh. I was meant to wait for the pits to open. There are other cars in there. Yeah, it does say it's running this. Weird, because I'm still getting a really good frame rate, so I wonder what's killing that. I wonder if it's those overlays. Oh yeah, let's follow him. Maybe. It's telling me it's giving you about 40 FPS. That's probably why it's not looking as good. It's really annoying you can't change the graphics settings from in the game. What do we say? Colours are a bit. I think that's just R factor, probably. I don't know. I think I've got it set on like all the colours. Yeah. Let's try a different track. Let's go. Just see if it was a track that looked a bit naff. We'll try on a different track. Right, so now I can swap between the different overlays I've got visible. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. Did we want a track map? I feel like we could fit a track map. Yeah, I've never been that fussed about track levels. I don't have them up on screen. That's one of the things I turn off. It just distracts me, I think. But like, yeah, the little section of it, that's actually quite useful. I think I've actually got crew chief running off here somewhere as well. All this shit running.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
It definitely knows a track faster like the second time. So like it's taken ages to load this, but like the second time we loaded whatever it was, Sao Paulo, it worked all right. Yeah, I do, because I like the complete difference between. You can't get confused that way, can you? Yeah, it is, yeah. You're not really, like, the bloke droning on, you can't just think, alright. But as soon as that female voice kicks in. Yeah, it's all working alright now. It's been a long road, isn't it, to get there and get them all dialed in.
Yellow flag, caution. You've had quite a lot
Whoopsie.
of damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed. Green flag sector 3. Alright, Jack. Your front's a lot. Activate limiter.
It's actually been quite nice having you here, because normally when I have to do this, I have to like... Yeah. Normally when I do stuff like this, I'm like... I've got YouTube open on one window or on my phone, and I'm like trying to do it and watch it back. It's a right faff. How do I even back up? I'm just gonna, back up all my settings files for all my games somewhere else, and OBS. No, it's good. I'm glad we've got that working. There is one last one.
That's the end of the session. 14th.
I really don't know if I've got the energy. We'll fire it out quickly. Yeah, it also just like helps to have someone that's actually watching it live. Like you're getting the full blown experience of what it looks like. So it's good to have that opinion of someone that's actually watching from somewhere else going, yeah, that looks alright, or that looks shite. Okay, race room. Yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? We want it to look good. Not quite a Dave cam, no, man. I don't think I'll ever be a Dave cam anyway. I've actually make this look like it's all being done from the same car. That needs just some fancy graphics and stuff, doesn't it? And like proper ways of doing things. But... Now, Race Room is again one that has its own like built-in overlays that I use. Problem is they won't be on the the black bit. I think it's like some. I think maybe a fancy gradient background for the black bit. Something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I didn't untick the triple monitor thing, did I? I like his intro screen. That like almost like 3D rendering stuff that goes. I really like that. That's really cool. I can't make that. Like my transitions are literally the best I've got, which is just like, ooh. Like this is my Be Right Back screen. And just my chatting screen. Where chat box should pop up and stuff. But I could probably try and make them a bit more fancy at some point. Yeah, see, you can see my layouts on this, so... On this one, if I turn that off, you'll be able to see the race room on here. That view is... Okay, right. Sorry about that. I like my radar there. Let's turn some of these off then. So we don't need... I quite want my relative. And that, and that. Size. Inputs we don't need. Yeah, you think they... Because I could use both of them. Otherwise that whole, like, box is going to be a bit... bland. Yeah, this just looks alright, doesn't it? From the start, we're not... Do you like Race Room? That's a good track, isn't it? We did it in one of our Tuesday series, but we did it in the Cupra Leons. Got about the chicane. Okay, so we have Race Room working. Yeah, Race Room working. I'm just going to try turning up some graphics quickly. Just to see. Because I can't help it. Really. Can't help it. I'm a sucker for like. I wonder what happens if I turn all the graphics all the way up, even though I've got a not that good a PC. Track defaults. Well, so like you could set the graphics per track, or like. Yeah, it should run perfectly fine with everything maxed and streaming, to be honest. But I legitimately think some smartphones could run this game. Yeah, we've got fairly high now, and we're sitting at 120 frames. We're down to about 80 now. It needs a chicane, not doing it. Oh, it's bouncy. There we go. Yeah, iRacing's like that. Some tracks just have these like FPS holes that you can run like 140 FPS all the way around, and then you'll get like a 60 FPS ones. Yeah, just up the ICANN a bit. I think when I get my H shifter, this is going to be one of the first games I jump on. Because this has got some great H. This or Assetto Corsa, I haven't decided, but this has got some great H-band cars. Yeah, I've had a go on them. I really want to give it a try. Like, I'm looking forward to getting it just to see what it's like. Like, I did find one review of it that said it was actually quite good. Like, it's all metal inside this H-pad shifter, 50 quid, which I'll give that a go at some point. But yes, driving some of the older cars with a like normal wheel is a bit, I don't know, cheating, I guess. Yeah, Sim Racing Corner did one. Those Logitech do their thing though, don't they? Like, work perfectly well. What I quite like about Logitech, like, is the way it's been around for so long. Everyone's just learnt to mod the shit out of it. So, like, you can make the shifter stronger. You can change the rim. You can do this. You can do that. Like, there's so much stuff going on with it. Exactly. You can't argue with that. Like, I'm quite budget orientated. I spend a bit on it. This is like one of my main hobbies, but like my wheelbase was second hand and it came with a rim, but that was 350. Like my pedals were 320. So you're already in the realm of like £700 or 750 including the shifter. So like my version of budget is higher than like a Logitech system, but we'd be doing exactly the same thing with a Logitech setup and still enjoying it. So man, if I had a 3D printer, I'd print everything for it. I'd be like, I need cup holders everywhere, and I need this, and I need that. We got so much to print as well. It'd be really. I was thinking about this the other day. It would be a really cool thing to have. It'd be like a VESA. So I use VESA mounts for my monitors. They're on arms. Most people use VESA. Someone could have a like, rather than mount your, like, everyone mounts their dash to their wheelbase. I'd like to be able to like VESA mount off the bottom of the monitor. Okay, now I have to spend to get to your level. Not much in there. Not quite. I might be reading that wrong. That would be really good. So you could like fit it to one of those arms as well, couldn't you? And then just move it wherever the hell you needed it. Oh, what? So you could mount your laptop up as like like a telemetry screen. That'd be quite clever. Yeah, some of the Thrustmaster stuff's quite good. I know a few people that run like the TX, whatever it is and stuff. But they really like those. The Fanatec's CSL Elite that I had was really good. But that's kind of just been demolished by the CSL DD. I do. One thing I will say. So my wheel puts out 7 Newton meters. I do wish every now and then it had a little bit more power. Not much. I think like 12 would be a really good. 10 to 12 would be really good. Just that little extra bit. But other times, I don't want that at all. And it really varies car to car. Like some cars just feel really light, but you get loads of clipping if you turn it up. Yeah, why would you buy a high-end belt drive when you can get a DD wheel for the same price? I mean, admittedly, you are then in Fanatec's ecosystem, which is something. Yeah, you can bolt bits onto and stuff, but like, they don't make it as easy as like the midge one, sort of midge-based one I've got, where you can screw anything to that, and you'll still get force feedback. Which maybe that's a game we could play. See if I can build a cardboard wheel or something, and how many laps can I do? Driving with a pizza. Yeah, 10. I think 10 to 12 would be ideal. The company I got this, or the company that made this one, they do a 13, which I think that sounds like a nice. They do a 10 or a 13. I did ask if I could just like upgrade the motor and the control box would still do it, but apparently it won't. Apparently you need to upgrade both. Or if you've got certain motors, you can just upgrade the control box. But this motor's too small to put out any more power. It's a bit annoying. I've definitely seen like DD2s mounted to PlayStation challenges online. Definitely. Whether it would be a particularly enjoyable experience is different. But I've definitely seen it done. Ooh, that looks really red. There's a lot of red in this room, and I am quite red. But look, whoa. I think now I just look teed up. I need some like diffusers on these lights. It I think it uses like, yeah, it probably could actually. If you whack a load more power into it, it'll run. Yeah, they're just like lamps. I don't know if you can see them. Full of bugs. Like literally full of bugs. With a couple of smart bulbs in them. And arms so I can move around, but I just bounce them off the walls for my lighting. And it's just finding the right angle for them. Standard 4-pin motherboards. People have been digging into that a lot then, haven't they? I appreciate people doing that though. That's funny. That amuses me quite a lot. I wonder how much power. The thing is, you got to be willing to want to. You got to be willing to be able to accept that if you break it, you break it. When you're playing with that. Right, man. Before I get any ideas to overvolt my direct drive wheel from me, I think I am going to call it a night. I really appreciate you hanging out and helping me settle that up. Well, I know you've jumped to the Discord. I'll ping you over the information for Tuesday. Yeah, well, I'll get Callum to contact you. He's the one running the race this series, and he should be able to. I think he has to put your like GUID number into the server host so you can log on. But once it's in, it's done, and you can just be able to jump in and out whatever you want. Also, you don't have to commit to a whole series. So if you want to jump in on Tuesday and have a test race with us, and then maybe race in like 3 weeks' time, you're more than welcome. So I'll get Callum to ping you a message, and we'll go from there. All right, man. I'm out. See you later.